Hi dear students, I am Santosh here. How are you? Today I am going to deliver the lecture which is very important as far as all types of competitive examinations of civil engineering are concerned, and that lecture is based on multiple choice questions on tenders and accounts in PWD, and this is very useful lectures for all contractors as well as all engineers working in PWD and various government organizations. So let us start the lecture. An offer in writing is provided for execution of work with tender and contractor is called as a work. An offer in writing, that is very important. An offer in writing is provided for execution of work. The offer in writing for execution of work is a tender. For specialized job or for a big project, which tender is invited? Local tender, open tender, limited tender, or a global tender? The global tender is appropriate one, but it may be open tender. In which tender limited number of contractors are invited? The name itself indicate limited tender. Option C is appropriate answer. EMD is the amount of estimated cost. EMD is the amount 1 to 2% of the estimated cost of work. What is earliest money deposit? It is money kept aside to show the interest of the contractor for doing the work. That is earliest money deposit. Which of the following is not typically included into the tender document? Specifications, contract terms, evaluation criteria, or income tax returns of a company. How it is an included income tax return of the company? That are specific and that is for company only, not for government. What is the purpose of BOQ in the tender document? To list the quantities and types of material and labor required. The bill of quantity gives you an atom, description of atom, and the detailing of that atom, quantity of that atom, and rate of that atom in case of percentage rate of type of tender. For execution of work, tender notice is given in daily newspaper, magazine, WhatsApp, or Facebook. It is given in daily newspaper as well as on website of that particular department. Notice inviting tender is called as a notice of agreement, tender notice, or invitation of agreement. It is a tender notice. Tender notice includes the name of work, estimated cost, time limit, all of the above. All of the above is the correct answer. Which has authority to invite the tender? It depends upon the amount of work, but generally tenders are invited through executive engineer. While submitting the tender, the contractor has to deposit the EMD, security deposit, salary deposit, or advance. EMD and security deposit is deposited after the work order. Security deposit is amount paid at the time when purchasing of tender document after acceptance of tender, as discussed earlier, after acceptance of tender or after work order, or before issuing the work order and after issuance of letter of acceptance. Security deposit varies from dash of the total estimated cost of the work, 5 to 10% of the estimated cost of the work. So option A is the correct answer. Security deposit is returned to the contractor after dash month from the date of payment of final bill, after 3 months of date of payment of final bill. Validity period is ranges from bid validity 30 to 90 days. Which document is most important among the tender document? Index, specification, EMD, or tender notice? The tender notice is also important, but EMD is also one of the important document for acceptance or rejection of a tender, which is not a form of contract. A1, A2, C1, and B1. That's C1, not C, only C. Schedule A statement showing the details of material supplied to the contract, but nowadays Schedule A is also absolute, it is blank. Schedule B includes bill of quantities. It is very important and it knows to all contractors as well as it is known to all engineers also. DLP means defect liability period. दोष निवारण कालावधी ह्याला म्हणतात. हा जनरली कामाच्या स्वरूपावर अवलंबून असतो आणि हा 6 महिने ते 3 वर्षापर्यंत सुद्धा असू शकतो. खरं तर बिल्डिंगच्या बाबतीत हा डिफेक्ट लायबिलिटी पिरियड किंवा कॉन्क्रीटच्या बाबतीत हा पिरियड 5 ते 10 वर्षसुद्धा असायला पाहिजे, पण तो तसा असत नाही. प्रोसेस ऑफ सेटिंग द डिस्प्यूट बिटवीन ओनर अँड कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर इज कॉल्ड ॲज ए arbitration. For time extension of a contractor has to submit the application to the executive engineer or the authority who invites the tender. A maximum penalty up to dash of contract amount can be imposed on the contractor. 10% च्या वर आपल्याला इम्पोज करता येत नाही. इट इज व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट. 10% कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर्स प्रॉफिट असतं. पेनॉल्टी सुद्धा 10% च्या वर जास्त इम्पोज करता येत नाही म्हणून. इफ डिले इन वर्क ड्यू टू will not be penalized. Owner, B, natural climate, both A and B and none of above. Due to dash will not be considered. If delay in work due to owner or due to natural climate will not be penalized. Amount of compensation payable to owner or department by contractor due to delay in construction work is known as a liquidated damages. One must know that what is LD. Amount of compensation payable to the owner or department due to delay in construction. That LD is not directly proportional to the amount of work done. That is also important. Full form of MB is measurement book. It is very simple. All the details of measurement of all works are prescribed in form number 23. Full form of NMR is the nominal muster roll. As per book form number 21, 21 is nominal muster roll, 23 is measurement book. For attendance of labor, which form is used? For attendance of labor, form number 21 is used. As per book, form number 2 is impressed chest. That is very important. And advance amount of fixed sum, advance means impressed cash. As per book, form number 7 is indent. Indent means requirement of material. Which form is used? Form number is used in PWD for MB. Now it is form number 45. Which form is used in PWD for nominal muster roll? Nowadays it is form number 40. Material from stock are issued on demand in proper form is known as a indent. Indent form is prepared in 4 copies. Indent is prepared in 4 copies. The indent is filled by assistant engineer or junior engineer. The acknowledgement of the receipt of the good is called as a invoice. Yellow bill is generally used for running bill. It is very important. Yellow bill. White bills are generally used for running account bill. So yellow bill is used for running bill. White is also used for running bill. Expenditure items are entered by blue ink. Form number 1 is the cash book. One must know that. Mobilization advance payment is used for establishment purpose. A small amount given in advance to the engineer in charge in case of emergency need is called as a petty advance. Interim payment is done monthly. So it is termed as IPC. The bill is called as a IPC, interim payment certificate. The most important document in the form of account record of the division is called as a cash book. It is very important. Account of division. For a single payment is used for making payment to the contractor both for the works and supplies. Form number 24 is used. Dash is the easier and faster method of payment. E-payment. All the time e-payment is faster. A single payment made for a small job or a small work on its completion is called as a first and final bill or first or final payment. So it is enough for this lecture. So please take care of yourself and please go through all these MCQs and be prepared for competitive type of examinations. So bye bye. See you.